and as Granada wanted, and then he will join Bayern in the summer. Hey guys, Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today, guys, we touch on the big story that here we go for Bayern, something to clarify on the future of Arda Güler, and also something on the future of Florian Wirtz. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, let me start today by mentioning the big story we told you in the last 24 hours. It was a here we go here on the channel also early morning, and it's all done, all signed. Bryan Zaragoza joins Bayern from Granada. What happened? Bryan Zaragoza was very close to joining Red Bull Leipzig. They wanted to sign Bryan, who is a Spanish winger, 22-year-old, very fast player, very good in the 1 versus 1. He's a very talented player, very fast player, skillful player. And so Red Bull Leipzig wanted to trigger the 14 million euros release clause and bring the player to Leipzig in January, also because Forsberg is going to leave the club in the January transfer window and try a new experience in MLS. So Bryan Zaragoza is the player they wanted. But Granada didn't want them to trigger the release clause because they want the player to stay till the end of the season and fight in the relegation battle. They need his help. And so what happened? Bayern, especially with the work of Freund, the director, who was working behind the scenes on this deal and directly with people close to the player, with the agent, but also with the father involved, who was crucial in this story, they agreed on a particular deal with Granada because Bayern will not pay 14 million euros release clause. Bayern are paying 13 million euros guaranteed, 2 million euros in very easy add-ons, and so 15 million euros package, but the player is staying at Granada till the end of the season as he wanted and as Granada wanted, and then he will join Bayern in the summer, so he will become a new Bayern player for the season 24-25. The deal is done, the player completed the medical days ago in Munich, he signed the contract till 2028, and so everything completed. Bryan Zaragoza joins Bayern, and this is an important news for the future of the club. Also important to mention for the future of two talents, what's going on with Arda Güler and with Florian Wirtz. For Arda Güler, guys, I'm always receiving many questions about the possibility of a loan deal for Arda Güler, who's been really unlucky with the injuries. He's close to returning to normal activity with the first team after the recent injury he suffered. But from what I'm hearing, despite the rumors we are having about a potential loan to Turkish clubs, Real Madrid remain on their position. They don't want to touch the squad in January, including Arda Güler. So at the moment, the idea of Real Madrid is to continue with Arda, is to protect and support Arda, and to keep him as part of the first squad. So no plans for a loan deal. At least this is the position today. We will see later this year, but as of today, Real Madrid are very clear. They want to keep all the important players they have in the squad, including Arda Güler, because they support him, they back him, and they trust him for present and future of the club. Florian Wirtz is going nowhere in January because for Bayer Leverkusen he's a crucial player. So if you see some stories in the media about a January move, this is not happening. The interest of big clubs is there for the future because Bayern are following him since a long time. Manchester City appreciate the player. Barcelona director Deco knows Florian Wirtz since he was a kid, and so for sure they are appreciating the player. Someone at Real Madrid also been following Florian for a long time, so all the big clubs know Florian Wirtz very well, but from what I'm hearing, guys, the reality is that in January nothing is going to happen. In the summer, his father, Hans-Joachim, speaking to Sky Day, said that there is a good chance for Florian to stay at Bayer Leverkusen also next season. And then, I'm saying this, not his father, there is a chance to leave in 2025. For sure, from what I'm hearing, the idea is to play the Euros with no involvement in transfer stories. So for Florian to stay at Bayer Leverkusen in January, same at the beginning of the summer transfer window, focus on the Euros, and then let's see in the second part of the summer transfer window or directly in 2025. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories, including Florian Wirtz, Arda Güler, Bryan Zaragoza. I wait for you in the comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and as always, see you soon, here with Fabrizio.